Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am welcoming all new subscribers. Thank you so much for finding me and subscribing. I'm just kind of a little bit in shock. For those of you who've been with me all this time, I can feel you cheering for me because for those of you that don't know, my numbers were skyrocketing and all of a sudden I've been clamped down, silenced since middle of August is when my numbers just came to a head. And you could see that with all of the subscribers I was getting, I had subscribers that were getting automatically unsubscribed accidentally on purpose, and their notifications were being erased as well. And so the fact that we've reached this threshold of surpassing whatever formula I'm on to keep my subscriber number the same, it seems like we're moving out of that. I'm just floored. So on that note, I welcome, and you might want to consider checking your subscriptions and notifications to this channel on a regular basis, because even my longer term subscribers, they have gotten unsubscribed and don't get their notifications, and it's kind of heartbreaking, but I'm just so excited that it feels like we're moving out of this. Yay! So I know you guys are going to enjoy this video because it's really cool, especially on impeachment day. Okay, thanks. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, good morning, friends. Welcome to Happy Impeachment Day. Yay! Okay, I just had a moment where I was like, you know what? I need to turn on the camera. I apologize for my messy, lazy Susan Taroscope. Aren't you guys so glad I didn't sell this in the garage sale? This has been like the best useful tool for me since this summer. It's kind of dirty and gross, but this is just like adhesive. I can't get off yet. Yes, I have marker all over me. I'm gonna tell you why. This started because I wanted to know what contributed to Paul Manafort having a cardiac event last Thursday. Well, last Thursday was the full moon. And so what I did is I added him to the Taroscope. The other thing that happened yesterday was that Rick Gates found out about his sentencing. So what I did then was I added their Taroscopes from the full moon and compared them to all the players with the full moon and the new moon. So that's where this start is, and I'm telling you this information so I don't forget about it. You guys can like remind me, hey, you said you were going to do that thing, because it's really interesting. This is where this started. But then, impeachment eve, I'm like, I just want to do my check-ins to see where everybody is, and already seeing a pattern. And this pattern is where I was like, I have to which way does this go? This is when I was like, I have to turn on the camera, because when I got, you notice here the signifier, this super scary Halloween tarot deck. The signifier here is the Tower, having a major Tower moment. Yes, the impeachment is today. So the Tower also represents an aggressive strike. It represents the planet Mars, and just crumbling us at our foundations. Even before I got to this person, I was like, I have to look at the Tower. And what does the Tower mean? Because these two people had the Tower as their hope on impeachment eve / the day of impeachment. Those two people were Mitch McConnell, McTurtle, Beaker McTurtle, because of the last video, and McMayonnaise. Mulvaney. I was calling him mayonnaise at one point because he looked like he ate a jar of mayonnaise and didn't have any answers. And I can't even remember what video that was. But so, anyways, Mitch and Mick had the tower for their hope. It's like, why do you want to have a tower as your hope on impeachment eve? So this person has it as their signifier. This is Mike Pompeo. Mike Pompeo has had so much activity for this new moon and the full moon, especially related to the sun. And the sun, revelation has to do with Rick Gates, because a long time Rick Gates showed up as the sun for me because he's the one that's revealing all the truth and shedding light to everything that they did. So this is Mike Pompeo asking about the impeachment eve. What's the signifier? Who are you? The tower moment. He is having a tower moment, or he's provoking a tower moment. You can never tell with him. Well, yes, you can, but. And this tower moment of his is covered in the Two of Cups agreement. So there's some agreement about this tower moment. So this makes me think something is being provoked today. What's your challenge, Pompeo? Oh, we have the Seven of Swords. So his challenge, when Seven of Swords, when you're stealing something, but when it's reversed, it's you're trying to make amends and come clean. So he has this reversed, which is this challenge, trying to come clean with whatever he's done, with this agreement that he has over this tower moment he's having. Just a moment. This is no. Just a second. Okay. So he's having a tower moment because he has an agreement, and his challenge is trying to come clean of that, because what's at the base of this tower? What has brought you here, Mike Pompeo? The Seven of Cups. The thing we're not supposed to know. In the past, it's related to trafficking. And that trafficking because of all these international allies who are rolling elections and who are taking over the local government contracts for mining resources. They need children and small people and people separated at the border, etc., to work in these mines. So that is one of the meanings for the Seven of Cups for me. It's also, I think, maybe classified information that we'll just never know. So this is at the very root of him trying to come clean. What's crowning you? What's in the skies for everyone to see about your tower moment, Pompeo? The King of Wands. This is Angry Putin / MBS. Mohammed bin Salman from Saudi Arabia. Because in the past, what happened leading up to this tower, this thing that has just struck you? The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups for me is that action of, this transnational mafia who are forcing upon you an issue that you probably don't want to have anything to do with, but you're being forced into doing these things. and you have to carry them out because it's the mafia. And this Tower moment he was forced into doing something, which is leading to what for him? He's caught. The Hanged Man is my card, who's either the martyr or he is indicted but hasn't been charged yet. So this is what's leading to. He is having a serious Tower moment that has to do with his ties to the mafia, and he hasn't been charged, but he's got an agreement. So I wonder if he's cooperating with someone, or this is a mafioso that he has an agreement. Trying to come clean. How do we see Pompeo with this Tower moment? Okay, well, the Five of Pentacles, this has been my voter suppression card. This has been my Julian Assange card. This has been my agencies where money is being stolen or redirected or thwarted. So reversed, if he's trying to come clean about some things, it might have to do with his job. Trying to come clean with everything he's done with his job and how he's abused the system. So maybe he's no longer doing that anymore, abusing the agencies like he has been. What's the environment like for Pompeo having this Tower moment? Death, endings. This is very interesting. This Death card has had such, I don't know totally how to interpret this Death card, this full moon cycle, because we know it has to do with endings and change. Maybe he's changing how he's functioning as a Secretary of State and got caught. Also, literal death. Pompeo is known to help set things up for, pre-planned Tower moments, events where people are micro-targeted and suddenly you have an emergency and a crisis somewhere in the U.S. that we should have common sense legislation over, if you know what I mean. I'm not totally sure what this death means. Pompeo, what's your hope with your Tower moment? He will have, either he's going to have strength to get through it, or he's going to have Russian strength to back him up, which is pretty strong. I'm leaning towards him, or maybe see, if it was this way, I would expect him to be giving up and separating from Russian strength, but it's still upright, which to me, I think he's hoping that Russian strength will have his back. What's the fear for Pompeo with his Tower moment? His Knight of Swords. They're going to figure out he's a spy. He's going to be exposed in that regard, and there will be spies to get him. What is the next thing he's going to do because of this Tower moment? Lovers. Go back to the Lovers, which is the Trump-Russia plan. Final result, Pompeo is the King of Swords. This is the Trump-Russia Mueller investigation. So he's having this Tower moment. I think it's related to the Trump-Russia investigation. He has an agreement. His challenge is trying to come clean. It looks like he might have some indictments. There might be a little bit of cooperation, or maybe he's trying to cover up what he did with the agency money. But this is leading to endings. He doesn't seem like he's fully cooperative. What do we have here? What did I tell you? The Sun. This is Rick Gates. Got sentenced yesterday. So Rick Gates gave up some stuff about Mike Pompeo. Holy crap, what was it? What the heck? Okay, so what are the things that Rick Gates and Pompeo have in common? Oh my God. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So Pompeo and Rick Gates at the new moon and the full moon. Pompeo, holy cow, at the new moon and the full moon, just trust me, I have a 1 and a 1 here. Rick Gates drew the sun. This is like the signifier in a reading. In the Taroscope, the first house has to do with one's identity. So Rick Gates, at this full moon, his mode was who he is, his identity is revealing everything he possibly can. Mike Pompeo, at the new moon and the full moon, he had the sun as his signifier, meaning things would be revealed. And here we have Rick Gates providing and helping and with this information. Just yesterday, he was sentenced. So that tells me that triggered this tower moment for Pompeo.